Hello, sir. I'm Jared Crawford. I don't know you a great deal, and I'm sure you don't know a great deal about myself, but I do believe, as a stranger, that I would share my opinion in response to an opinion that you bear to hold, or at least have demonstrated to potentially hold. Um, this is a video response to your video titled Investigating Islam. I believe I understand the message you are trying to relay through it and would like to respond in kind. I apologize if I come off as rude or harsh or make any incorrect statements or assumptions. I invite you to correct me on anything I get wrong. Please don't be disencouraged, don't be disincentivized to do so. If you feel like I'm being wrong, present to me why I'm wrong. I welcome criticism. Anyway, I would like to first say that your title is seemingly, or not necessarily seemingly, but it comes off as disingenuous. You claim to be investigating Islam, though you go on to talk about the people who preach it from a particular country you've visited, not necessarily the religion or the ideology itself. You do make a good point in response to some of the accusations and assumptions made in your compilation of opinions that the West or the Western audience generally holds towards Islam, and I'll give you that. I certainly applaud that, though you fail to acknowledge the points in general raised. Through your video, you kind of offhandedly respond to these points, but you fail to directly acknowledge them, fail to directly address them, and address them in kind, to respond to them with credibility, I guess, the sort of rigor and that sort of approach. Um, and you primarily use anecdotal evidence, your experience from your trip, as the whole debunking or general way to dismiss their points. I apologize for coming off as somewhat randomized. I'm trying to read off a script here because I'm absolutely terrible at relaying my opinions straight towards you. I have to write a script first and then read it, and I've got to go from side to side. If I do sort of waffle, I apologize for that. Anyway, I do have no doubt that from your experience that you had met plenty of well-meaning people, Muslim or not. I don't care. I have no reason to believe that you had a bad experience. I have no reason to believe that you are lying to make a point. I give you the benefit of the doubt that you had a wonderful time where you went, and the people that you went to visit are of a particularly appealing breed or branch. Breed isn't the appropriate word there. What I do, however, take issue with is that, again, you use this example, this experience that you've had to relate it to, well, the whole Muslim population and the entire ideology as a whole, as some sort of, again, counterpoint to the critiques, what do they call it? Those sorts of opinions people have the concerns that have been raised in your compilation, especially the ideology itself. You fail to acknowledge the vast amount of terrorism based on that ideology, the violence based off that ideology, motivated by that ideology, the dangerous tenets that it holds, and I will make a point. Practically all religions, practically all, hold a similar dangerous approach, especially the Abrahamic ones like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. However, the problem is that this one in particular is the most commonly followed to that sort of literal standard. Dangerous. Very dangerous. It's essentially, at the end, also, I have a problem with the overall rationalization as to why you believe people have a problem with Islam and those who worship it, especially to the radical extent. You fail to acknowledge the former followers of Islam and those who claim to have a problem. You fail to show empathy for those who have lost loved ones or to terror attacks or that have been promoted by the ideology. I am waffling and getting my words terrible. I again apologize. I'm my biggest wimp in this sort of approach. Meant to be very straight to the point, logical, profession, but as much as I'm trying to be, I'm waffling, I'm apologizing constantly, and now I've completely derailed the entire subject and probably bored you for the past 10 to 20 seconds. Anyway, nearly done, allow me to finish. You simply lump it all up to racism and Islamophobia. This unfairly undermines the points that your ideological opponents make, and I would ask that you either address the points that they have made directly and come to a more intentionally honest conclusion based on rational analysis, rather than offhandedly using this anecdotal experience to dismiss everything that they have stated. Everything wrong, especially about the ideology, which again, the problem lies in the title. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope again that I haven't come off as aggressive or anything on that account. I am trying to be informative and give my own personal opinion in response to yours. I respect your right to have this opinion, and I respect that you have given it out honestly as now possible. I will give you the benefit of the doubt there, and you can choose to trust me whether or not I am being honest. I believe I'm being honest, but you can't always take my word. That's the benefit of being skeptical. Thank you for watching, and I do look forward to any sort of response that you do make, either disproving my position, changing my mind, or you come to a more of a conclusion that I presume to be more accurate. So that's just personal opinion. Either way works. Whatever works in the end, that is the most logically based. I would hope that would be the outcome. If it's your right or me right. I'm hoping I'm right. We all like to think we're right. And I'm pretty sure you like to think you're right. I have no problem with that. Again, I'm waffling. Thank you very much for listening. Have a lovely day.